Okay, let me just make sure everything is working properly. I think that's all working properly now. Let's click on this quest now. Where is it? Let's turn that off. Why is that not muted?
If there's nothing better to do, we
There
could go
is something
foraging
better
for
to do.
ingredients.
Is it this one? No, that's... Go to the chasm. This one. Path through the storm.
Race you!
Let me just pick my quest part. Oh, it is fine actually. Oh yeah, let me just leave that there. And first, do I have any of the other four? And that would be going over here now. Wow, there's no teleports close by. That's the closest teleport. And let's navigate to the mouse and keyboard because I am not using controller. And let's get down here. Not crash into the cat down there.
Oh, hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local.
You say to the non-local.
Is there anything I can help you with?
We wanted to ask, how do we get into Inazuma?
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way.
Great! We came to the right
Let me just turn on the auto thing quickly.
But the chance of success is incredibly small.
Huh. Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
It was in leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was. All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. But, to my surprise, my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me. Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Kanjo Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. They act like the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Interesting.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation needed. But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus,
Yeah, no,
Paimon would
let's not
definitely
go
get
with the
seasick.
raft.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux Fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
You're right. Paimon sure Beto of all people will be able to get us there. Her crew is super strong. But Paimon wonders if she'll be willing to take the risk.
Only option.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux Fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyun Stone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beto.
Jesus, looks like another fetch quest. Where am I going? Navigate. How far away? Whoa, 1,000 meters. Where is this on the map? What? Wait, how am I getting there? Is teleport there? Okay. I'm now closer. That's still a bit of a distance. I have an idea though. My idea involves doing this.
Ready when you are.
So first I will do this.
Opening box.
Nope,
and
wrong
good
one.
die tricks.
That one. Then start swimming and wait.
Oh, so sorry.
Oops, wrong one again. Quick turn that to water. Like that. And no, don't go back in the water. No, now I have to swim. I'm not gonna make it. Quick, 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 quick. Oh wait, maybe not quick. I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna make that distance. Nope. Maybe I just use Kaya and go. Oh no! 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 Yeah, I can't get started there. So let's
Go.
that again. Scoot down. And start icing the way.
Freeze!
And then slowly walk on.
Cool it!
I don't see any other way except for maybe if I went up to the J chamber and flew. But that's still a far way.
Dodge this!
Across here, almost there.
Freeze! Dodge this!
The slowest way possible. I wonder if I should just swim and then grab that rope.
Freeze!
Let's hope I can climb on here.
Dodge this!
Yes. Wait, what the? People are gonna be like, how did you get... Not a stowaway. That's one way. But it seems that she's deep in thought recently. Keep your eyes and try not to disturb her. We've also anchored here for a while due to the orders ready to do. Whoa.
What in the world do those symbols really mean?
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon.
She's very like, how
I
did you
knew you
get
guys
here?
would come.
Paimon? What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Huh?
That's
The
suspicious.
fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
And this must be your
This
bond
young
for
man
hire.
is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
No, I can't argue with that. Okay then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean...
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents. There are two important rules. 1. Competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real... So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you. 2. You can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little... one-sided.
Well, you see, the thing about that...
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue. And with Liyue's savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after. Get this. It's a masterless vision.
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is there really such thing as a masterless vision?
Where did he get it?
When a vision bearer dies,
That
the light in
explains
their
it.
vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's
Wait,
able
I
to
just
rekindle
noticed
it,
he has
it's
one
gotta
on
be
his
an
back.
individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering
means he's-
hidden talents. And so if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, it's no use to me.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
Inazuma? You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat. In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor.
That was easy.
You just want him to take part in your tournament.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
Yeah, I'm not worried.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You have to... Oh, okay, I don't have to talk to everyone. Maybe not get stuck in a side quest. Okay, good. Oh. No, 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 no. I don't want to get stuck in a side quest now. Okay, go to the tournament area. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, let's just see where it is. Oh, wow. I mean, it's not too far away. Whoa, whoa, give me those things. I want crystal cores. Oh well. Oh yeah, I might want to not have Kaya because he's not leveled up enough yet.
Just sharpen my spear.
Let's have the weirdo that eats everything. Up all this random stuff as I go by.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Hello, Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get... Nobody wants to...
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Runner up.
Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were... Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us. I told you. I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course.
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work. Mm-hmm. Alright, we're gonna keep
I'll see you in the arena.
Okay, this guy thinks he's better than he is. How about this one?
Hi there! Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat, but this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
Really?
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh?
Famous? He's the founder of the Lingshan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
No one's
You
gonna
probably wouldn't have heard of
recognize
it. It was founded
anyone.
quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master himself anyway. He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung fu. To the Lingshan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone.
You sure
all
he doesn't
without
just have a
breaking
vision?
sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
That sounds like an anime vision.
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course. This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
But here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
Yeah.
Well, we have to try something new.
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Lingshan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you
Can't
in
fault
the
you for trying. Yeah, that was a little... yeah. Who's lost?
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too? If so, seems I found myself another new
Oh my
adversary.
word, what's with this?
So you're also here for the tournament?
You better believe it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Why'd you sound like a treasure hoarder?
No. It's not about what I want to do.
Okay,
This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain.
I'm just
I've lived
suspicious
a
of
successful
everyone.
life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the praise get to my head. I know I
Sounds
haven't
like
reached
you already
perfection
have.
yet. Because a vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
Yeah, self-confidence is right.
That's not important. I have a
Jeez.
contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung
Oh,
Fu.
jeez.
As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident.
I'm sure you
I
have.
seem to have gained another fan.
No,
Don't let my
no,
aura
no, no,
overwhelm
no.
you, though. You'll need your
That's
wits about
not
you
a
today.
fan.
Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Yeah, you going out in the first round.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego,
Yep.
some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes,
Yep.
and another guy who's just really average.
Yep.
Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? All right, you're signed up.
Jeez, they're letting anyone in now.
Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue?
Correct.
It's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get his autograph later.
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the tournament?
Yep.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
Yep.
Well,
still doesn't
you
have a vision,
see,
though.
that's
See for yourself.
because...
My apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame? It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of so far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osial, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, put that down. And also, defeated the Fatui Harbinger child.
Whoa.
Might as well declare him the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing.
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
Oh, jeez, you all
Beidou
know
must have
what
upped the
that...
stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
Exactly.
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then? Well, nobody expected you to sign up to a tournament like this. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament. Even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements to pick one. So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the... In any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. All right, it's...
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yeah,
Good.
ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Come on, let's go sign up.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His
Wait, I'm
first
using a
bout
sword and
begins
he's using
now.
a hand. Seriously?
You? You're the hero they're talking about? Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as... So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show he put on just now, he's more than convinced me of his ability. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise. You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure lots of them are here to fight.
I don't see what the fuss is.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too. For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right? So, I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers.
What a jump.
Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level...
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and...
Thank gosh, I don't have to wait.
We're finally here, folks. The real show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
The opponent's gonna be tired.
You may well be stronger than him,
sitting around doing
but
nothing.
this should not give you cause to lower your guard. Very well.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now.
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash, but he has quickly become the... I do not doubt your abilities, but I would suggest that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Relax. My guy's at the top of his game. He ain't gonna lose.
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun.
Yeah,
Who's it gonna be this time?
Whoa.
The hero or the dark horse?
And I'm using a sword.
I don't
and...
care about the prize.
Oh, he's doing a lot of damage.
You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
Oh, I'm trying to dodge, but... I'm supposed to... What? It lets me use food? Well, I didn't make any food, so let's just use that.
We'll talk. So fury.
Treasure order.
I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling.
Why did he do the treasure order thing?
Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
I believe you have the potential
For a
to be a
moment there,
champion.
Paimon was a little worried. If you had a vision, you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one. But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body. I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow! Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get...
There
And
he goes.
where
Maybe we
is...
should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round.
Jeez, this
Other
again.
things we...
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Wow, this guy's... looks like he's in pain. Jeez, do I have to go around and talk to everyone again?
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge?" But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. "Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
No, it's because he doesn't have Nemo powers.
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with...
Oh, alright then.
Thanks, I'll do...
It's the third guy.
We still haven't got any useful information yet.
Oh no, we
Maybe
talk...
we can go talk to Beto.
Talk to
Surely she's
Beto.
gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing. But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Yeah.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have... As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better safe
If that
than
is the
sorry.
case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword
Yeah,
around.
you sound like a bard.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions. But on the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from...
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild? In return, nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Oh my word. How far away is this dude now? We could get to go, yeah.
Race you!
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter. You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
So you already
knew
know.
that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings. If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats. To think a human could wield the elements without a vision, and not to mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
All I did was touch.
Extraordinary. So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told him whatever came to mind. It's been a long journey, and many things have happened along the way. Somehow, he just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Are we gonna fight him?
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Oh, defeat monsters. You know?
Windblade!
Oh, he's on Animo Traveler again. Whoa, 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 let's not die. Oh my. Yeah, that was stupid. Actually, Chi-Chi probably better at these.
Wow, I didn't feel that. Like...
Really, here comes more. There we go.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he should... Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If anything, the world is a truly mysterious...
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
I desire to know what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions. My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters. For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma. So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in Inazuma. Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-Visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
As far as I know, she is an Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before?
Nah.
With time, we will change. But the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh, right!
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together. Very well. Let's go.
Let's start this match.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of the... We've seen many exciting battles today, and now I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile.
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed his thrilling match, but today's final round will surely take... As for our other combatant... he still hasn't arrived.
Oh, come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds.
Apologies! Everyone just sit tight!
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just...
Wait a moment. Something doesn't... Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the prize. Traveler, come with us.
Is it stolen?
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Yeah.
The vision is missing.
Huh? Did somebody steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beto.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Well, if you insist. I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Maybe.
Come with me. I can sense the winds are coming.
Maybe ice bridged.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have
that's
come at
one
an
way.
opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Ooh, bong, 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 bong. Why is there F2P over here?
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see, shortly.
Where does F2P go? There.
Wait. Yeah.
Prepare.
Yeah.
Windblade!
I don't know why I'm back on Animal Traveler, but thought I was the other one.
The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Oh jeez. Am I gonna make it in time? Yeah, just about.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Now it's
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
Got careless.
With the wind!
Freeze!
Oh yeah, I should have used the swirl there.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Didn't drop anything, did they? Oh, these things are so annoying. Let's just leave them right there.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you.
Hey, look, these things
In
are
other
coming.
words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist. Namely, speed, stealth, and style.
You...
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow, you still managed to catch up to me. After all I went through to get it? I think not.
Uh,
I know an empty threat when I hear one. Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Huh? You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final map. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
Whoa, whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
Oh, jeez.
I'll have my revenge, eventually.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near. Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind. No further punishment for you.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking for more punishment?
Seems he is.
It's up to you.
No, no. No need for that.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him, but unfortunately, nothing happened. Yes, I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment. I've tried many other methods in the past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening. After seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
This might be interesting.
Huh. The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are all... No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Yeah, why so attached
Yeah,
to it?
what's the story behind this
The story begins with an old friend. He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered.
Who doesn't
It
love
is the pinnacle of the
unskippable
Raiden Shogun's
cutscenes?
skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that...
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned. Allow me to gather the wind for us once more.
Let's not get into another unskippable cutscene. Oh wow, I'm all the way back here already.
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention. Captain Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified. And our hero...
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but now...
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer... But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also in...
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
What are you talking about, Paimon? You can change the freaking time with just the power of your mind. Why are you surprised?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have... In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of...
Paimon believes you'll find a...
Thank you. May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well...
Teleport waypoint unlocked. Okay, what teleport waypoint was unlocked? This one. Wait, why am I going here? Do I need to go here? Guess not, wait. Navigate. Oh no, I've gone to the wrong place now. Let's see, where do I actually need to go? Over here. As usual, I'm half dead. Wait, talk to Adventurers Guild.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler? Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements. Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands.
Inazuma as well?
Unfortunately, I don't have any...
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right? Oh, is that right? The fleet is nearly completed. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon...
Seems Beidou is the captain of...
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order. Whether the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Oh, it's kind of...
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
Knew it.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma?
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor.
Okay, thanks for No.
Just following orders.
Whoa, 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 what's with all of those? What the heck is this? I have to talk to all of these? Or maybe just one of them. Okay, wait, that says Su Ling, so... We talk to Beta, okay.
Ah, you finally made it.
I thought I was gonna have to talk to everyone.
All these years, come rain or storm, the Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already. Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just... Well, now that everyone's here, we set sail for the land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Anchors away!
Am I gonna have to avoid... Or is it just a cutscene? Really, I thought it'd be like something where you'd avoid the storm or something. Like run around the ship. Hey, look who it is. This
Oh, hi there. So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
Everywhere.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With that, Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too... If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next...
No need to worry.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going.
Oh, right.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Fair seas, Captain Beto. Up.
Now then, first things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
slow. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hand?
Don't underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku Decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried. So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
Okay.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma. You must be new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you. Currently, only members of the International Trade Association are authorized to engage in the import and export. My apologies, but I'll have to ask.
Here are their entry papers. For your kind.
What? Ugh, take your time.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. So.
I see. Okay. Your papers are up.
The Outlander Affairs agents, they only check entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have.
Sheesh. So.
Well, let's not forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement. I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs. Most of the current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
I want this teleport point. I wonder where the Statue of the Seven is. Because right now I have no clue where I'm going.
You've completed the entry procedures, yeah?
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
2 million? For a processing
What?
fee? Are you?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Paimon wasn't so much questioning your math as...
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
Thank you ever so much, but as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf.
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down!
All right then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech. The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how... So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
Why do you seem surprised, Paimon?
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy. Yes, but when you're an outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this the most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association...
So it's a trade association built by and for...
Yep. And as well as advancing commercial essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
Sounds like just...
I see. So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe. Huh. I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And...
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than...
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it could be done. Connections come at a high price.
Not you too!
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about... In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve... I like to do things in a way that keep...
Sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep it...
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are... Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if the head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Lucky we had a
good.
friend.
That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself...
We heard the association has...
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at...
The Sakoku Decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku Decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence. No. What's really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
Oh, of the 3 commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on
That's right. They impose astronomical... They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new decree came along. Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth.
Here comes Snezhnaya up again.
So, in order to pay our taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. Now there's only one vendor who even
isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Yes.
Exactly. So this vendor It's a vicious cycle. The consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens... But this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard. Fontaine, my dear homeland.
Sounds awful. What do you think we should do?
That vendor... I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I...
Got it!
And let's find this merchant.
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yeah, that would be funny.
Haha, very funny. Real fixers don't need to refer to themselves that way. I wasn't born yesterday, you know. So, what do you need with me?
And where do you source your
The
goods?
sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that. If I gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's... They're wasting their time.
Hey, what's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy. Good idea.
Let's find Toma. I see one Toma.
That was quick. You were...
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
Oh? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand. Oh, that guy? He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he'd collect on the beach just to get by. I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
You're saying he used to be a member of the
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him? That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bum.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him.
So he left the association and turned his back on...
I'm sure it's more nuanced than that. I believe even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people...
Really?
Well then, it sounds like you...
I'm starting to see why people just skip the dialogue.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking. Huh? Where's this coming from? Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt.
What is that? Did I need to give? Guess that. What is this? Oh fuck.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
Man, the
My
archon
hometown,
protect
the home
you.
Oh,
of freedom.
It's
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? What is this? What are you up to?
Just close your eyes already.
You mean the sound of the ocean? Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants. Xiao lanterns.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Leela Harbor.
What can I give him from there? Not that, because I need that. That's quite easy to get.
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it. You mean the folks from the International? Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just... Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through?
Well...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those
All right,
people?
I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
But I betrayed them.
Come on, you scaredy cat. So come on,
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru.
I thought so.
Keijiro and his companion. They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds
it's plain...
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely evidence. Now that I think about it, as it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago.
Really?
Oh, this is such a long quest chain.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
After him and do what?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Yeah, like he didn't just notice that.
Let's catch up a little! Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
But who knew he would go the same way?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Now,
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure! He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little!
what was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little! Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
Let's get some height. Oh no, nothing shows up with that.
Keijiro! It's him!
After him!
You have to follow him again.
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Yeah, who's not gonna notice that?
Which one should I choose?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Should I
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the Trade Association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little. He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it?
Big.
Whoa, it's a legend. Boring! Hyman thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, the real reason Paimon came along.
Let me take a look here. Aha, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and...
Great! Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
Why would he bury that there? What? That just makes no sense.
I'll...
Huh?
I need a little more...
Huh.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making them.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
It just so happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us!
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger. Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger.
Why would you write that down?
So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do.
So you...
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
No, not at all. I'm simply stating...
Well, even if what you say is true...
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your... Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike.
Is that it?
Oh, do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine.
And not even an ounce of...
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out.
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good...
I'm sick of being pushed around.
Harrison!
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Ah, Chief, you've arrived.
What was all the commotion I heard?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my...
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned...
Oh, and you dare to utter the commissioner's name. You outland, seize the merchants. We will...
Uh-oh. This
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve...
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may...
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young... lady of our clan some courtesy. You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan. The Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her.
But, Chief!
Enough!
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. No response, huh?
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Committee...
Hey, I was joking. It's a small... If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening.
I didn't catch any of that, I just skipped through so much. Is this still part of the same quest chain?
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. All right, time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know? Straight to the point. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island.
You've been keeping... So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another...
Correct. The Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who managed to... I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato...
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified. Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation, you're asking the right question. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent...
Still pretty good go.
Inazuma may have closed up, so when Miss Kamisato, that is, that you have what it takes to...
Change the tide?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, navigating powerful people, with your help, even the Vision Hunt decree... That's an unexpected development. Perhaps yes, of course.
Toma sure didn't...
Well, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. Good luck with everything.
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going. Huh? What's up? Oh, right! Wait, so... Did Toma forget that too? Oh, darn it! As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komura Tea House to settle this... Well...
Wow, now that was a long quest chain. What?
Now I got stomach cramps.
Stop eating weird stuff then. I want to go here. First. That way I can actually see where I'm going on the map. Let's see what the Electro Travel is like.
Lightning flash!
That's quite a long cooldown.
Stop there!
Sorry, but we really gotta get to Narukami Island. It's kinda urgent.
If you don't have a travel permit, this is as far as you'll...
Traveler, you've gotta think of something. How do we get out of Rito? Are you saying we should go and meet with the Kanjo Commission? Guess it can't hurt. Who knows? Maybe...
Halt! This is the Kanjo Commissioner's
We're here to see,
The Kanjo Commissioner seldom entertains Outlanders. Leave now or we'll be—
Wait.
Oh, Commissioner!
These two are honored guests from afar. No need to give them the usual spiel. Come on in. Let's see.
Did you get all that?
My sincere apologies.
I am Hiragi Shinsuke, Kanjo Commissioner and head of the Hiragi clan.
Nice to meet you. The reason we wanted...
All right, all in good time. Two travelers.
So what you're saying?
Absolutely. How many other people in the world have what it takes to knock the wind out of Storm Terror's sails and put the Overlord of the Vortex back up?
Exactly!
And I hear you also foiled a F2P plot in Liyue Harbor. Even beat one of their harbingers in a duel. Is that true?
Whoa! You heard about that? Something wrong?
No. I'm simply awestruck by you both is all. Rito is greatly honored to have you visit us. One other thing I heard about you is your great zeal for helping other people.
Oh, sure! No problem! Whatever you need, right?
Time to run errands
Excellent.
again.
Well then. You must know the Qingshin. A flower grows on the mountaintops of Liyue.
Yep! We've picked a few of those before. So,
Yes, bring me 300
Ah.
Qingshin, would you? Freshly picked, I mean.
did Paimon hear that wrong?
Too much. Then how about this? We have a few items that need delivered.
That sounds much more...
700.
Hey, what gives? How come...
Terribly sorry. We're just a little short on people lately.
Who's this spying?
What sort of an explanation is that? Traveler, what are we going to do? Should we really help this guy?
That's the spirit. Don't...
You're seriously considering taking this job? The terms are ridiculous!
I want to go get the thing on your roof first. How would I get up there? Wait, how in the heck do I get up there? What? Maybe if I get down from here. No. Get back up there. Will this make it? Maybe. No, that was just too close. Let me try that again. Let's try with Amber. I think she glides longer. Whoops. No.
Get ready for the gliding champion of Mondstadt.
That's gonna make it. Oops, almost fell. Okay, got that thing.
Halt, you two!
Oh, that's coming.
Miss Hiragi has a letter for you. She insisted.
A letter? Quick, let Paimon see.
Dear traveler, would that I could what? Dear traveler, would that I could convey this? Huh? Can I just not read now? What's something wrong here? Dear traveler, would that I could convey this message to you in person. I apologize for the hasty means by which this letter has come to you, and I hope that it hasn't left you feeling perplexed or perturbed in any way. This is my first time extending you. Look forward to the pleasure of your company.
So this means she wants you, but you didn't seem surprised at all by this. What's going on? Huh? Have you
Okay. Let's get Paimon to adjust the time. What?
Ah, you finally arrived. Allow me to... This is technically the second time we have met.
Wow. She's the daughter of the Hiragi clan, all right.
No need to be so formal.
Is it Paimon, or does something seem a bit off here?
The reason why I wanted to secretly meet you here is... well...
Discuss what?
I should like to ask for your help with delivering a letter.
I'm leaving that.
Like father, like...
No, you misunderstand me. I was hoping that you could deliver a letter to Narukami Island in my stead. It is to be given to Kujo Kamachi of the Tenryou Commission. My father has always forbidden me from communicating with him. He knows that there are prospects for my marriage that would better serve him politically. There is no one... Of course, in doing so, I will also do everything in my power to help you leave Rito. That is my promise. To be perfectly honest, as long as you remain in Inazuma,
Yeah, we figured as much. It was pretty obvious he was—
I secretly overheard a conversation between my father and a very arrogant-sounding woman just a few— They seemed to be discussing how to keep you here on Rito. In fact, it was the first time I had ever heard my father speak so respectfully to someone who wasn't the show. We don't have much time. Very well. I'll be waiting for you. Hold on, please. These goods are being sent to Watatsumi Island?
My lady, this is an unexpected honor. You are correct. These goods have been repeatedly requested by the Kanjo Commissioner. We must be certain that they
Is there something wrong, Lady Hero?
No, as you were. My father simply has some concerns of the shipment's safety, and has ordered that myself—
My lady, you aren't suggesting that you intend to escort the shipment personally, are you? There's certainly no need for you to trouble yourself with such a
Please, do not cause us any further delay.
Yes, of course, my lady. It's just that, well, we don't know who this—
Now, need I remind you of the penalty if anything were to happen to me en route? I'm sure— Do you really presume that you can fully—
Boy, Chisato can talk—
Yes, my lady. Very well then.
Shinojo, you can't really be agreeing to this.
Well, the request is from Lady Hiragi herself. It is our duty—
Yes, but that's not the problem here.
Well then, if we're through here, I suggest we set off at once.
Yes, my lady.
My lady, please stay back. We'll handle it.
Not as well as we'll handle it.
Try that on your own.
Free!
Take this! That tingle? I got careless.
Lecture Traveler recharged so slow.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Let's get down to business.
Another test subject.
Wait, if no one's allowed here, why are there treasure orders everywhere?
Monster sighted. Prepare to counterattack. Protect Lady Hiragi at all costs.
We'll take care of this. Stay with Chisato.
You see, what is this like?
Yes.
Fry. Fry. Picked the wrong test subject.
Watch out! More monsters inbound! Lady Hiragi, stay close.
Nice.
You're open.
Oh, jeez.
To the berry.
Boba, get them!
We can take refuge in the village up ahead. How are you faring, my lady?
I'm perfectly all right. You may stop here. The road to Narukami Island is— In my letter, I've requested Kamaji to grant you a special travel permit from the Tenryou Commission.
My lady. So that's how it is. I had a feeling something was amiss, but Shinojo, you...
No, Lady Hiragi would never hide anything from us, I'm sure of it. But who is this Kamaji you...
I'm not afraid to say that...
The one...
Shinojo, did you on...
What? No,
You two needn't worry. Please, forget that this ever happened. If my father catches word of it, I alone will be held accountable.
Yes, of course.
But what will happen?
Don't fret. My father has always been one to I wish you a safe...
Bye, Chisato!
Come now. Quit your staring and let's get moving. We've got goods to shift.
All right.
We're finally on our own way again.
What is... Oh. That was weird. What was that? The camera started going without the character.
Oh, right! Komori Tea House!
Where's that thing? Sorry, up the tree. Maybe not, it's up the pole. And then the other one is this side somewhere. My guess is up the tree, but that would be wrong because I don't further this way. That's interesting. It must be underground or something. What the heck's going on here? I'll figure that out later. That one's easy to get to. Maybe not. Let's see if I get up this. Not high enough. Ah, if I had the Geo Traveler. It's almost high enough. Maybe taller characters? Are there any taller? Guess not. Grab this teleport. Okay, what the heck? This is probably the wrong way to go. random
Is
chest.
this an answer from this world?
According to the letter...
Sorry, we don't serve the general public.
Wait! We're not the
Well then, you must be a couple of wandering outlanders that snuck into the nation, judging by your attire.
Are our clothes really so... what Paimon means to say is...
The Yashiro Commission's seal. This must be from Mr. Toma. It seems there's more to you than meets the eye, in which case, welcome to the Komore Tea House.
Well, that sounds more like...
Where is... Oh, yeah.
Well, now that we're here, where's Toma? Paimon doesn't see him any...
Who forgot their promise? I was beginning to think you'd forgotten about me.
What?
What? Is that dog talking to us?
Relax. No need to look so surprised. I take it this is the first time you've seen me in this form? Huh. So you didn't see anything like this when you were in Liyue Harbor?
Ah, now that you mention it, this does suddenly seem less out of the ordinary.
All right. I've had my fun.
Hey! You're this close to getting an ugly nickname, mister!
Well, I've had some time to kill, given that I've been waiting here for you for so long. So I came up with this little fun. But in all seriousness, I would like to apologize about that little test you went through earlier. It helped us determine whether or not to bring you before Miss Kamisato.
Don't think that Paimon's gonna...
Sorry, did I overdo it? My apologies. Let me just say this. You've often found yourself skirting the rules from the very beginning. Naturally, this is due to your unwavering and resolute determination. A long time ago, we had a friend who was much the same. But when the lightning struck... so you've... His light still burns all the more brightly. Yes, of course. I will bring you to the but before that, there is one...
Oh? Where?
I would like you to come with me to the statue of the omnipresent god. It's still under construction now, but you can already see it from practically any...
Jesus, a long walk. Wait, let me get this teleport.
This area sure feels gloomy. People probably don't come here often, do they? Huh? Are Paimon's eyes playing trick?
Visions.
Visions? You mean all the visions that are collected from the Vision Hunt Decree are put into this statue?
So you've already heard of the Vision Hunt Decree. Before I try to explain, I should perhaps remind you first that Mondstadt, as for Inazuma, it's known as the Nation of Eternity. The Raiden Shogun is both the nation's most powerful ruler and its deity. The Eternity in question is her endless and unchanging will to... As such, She relies on the Tri-Commission to... The Shogun wishes to keep Inazuma in stasis, allowing the stream of time to flow from one end to the other without disturbing it.
Seems like every god has...
Of course, this is my own limited understanding. As for the reason behind the recent Vision Hunt decree, perhaps the Shogun believes that visions grant people the power to change. Whatever the case, and this statue of the omnipresent god...
But if that's the case, wouldn't you say that the Raiden Shogun...
Only outlanders such as yourselves would ever dare speak out so directly against the Raiden Shogun. And yet, I agree. The Vision Hunt decree is something that simply should not exist. And Miss Kamisato has been committed.
What the heck?
Huh? Hey, are you okay? You look like your mind is elsewhere.
Sound? What sound? I didn't hear anything. Did something happen?
Yeah, you touched the statue, and then what?
Aspirations? Have you heard it before? That when a person's ambition reaches a certain strength, the gods look upon them with favor. That is where visions come from. In other words, a person... So if what you just said, then the ambitions of these people are stronger than I imagined. Alright, time for the next stop on our tour of Narukami Island, the Kamisato residence.
Oh, long questions. Wow, that's a bit of a distance away. No, I don't have enough stamina. Get. Where is this one located? That hill. Oh no, it's right here. No.
The insolent shall be punished.
What? Why is there fatigue everywhere?
Nice and spicy.
Lightning flash! What? Yeah! Thunderclap! Yeah! 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 Yeah!
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Maybe it's not a Fatui, but it looks like one of the Fatui. Get the teleporter first. Just walk in.
So, this is the kind of place where the big shots of Inazuma live, huh? Paimon kinda expected it to be snazzier.
Welcome at last to the Kamisato residence, honored guests.
Is this the Shirazage Himegimi you keep going on about? Oh, behind the screen?
Yes. As the daughter of the Yashiro Commission, this is how Miss Kamisato is accustomed to. Consider it a time-honored tradition within the Yashiro Commission. Forgive me if this is an unwelcome surprise.
Makes sense. She's a
Please forgive my lack of courtesy for receiving you in this fashion. Especially following such a long... I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. And at present in Inazuma, in the name of the vision, though the Yashiro Commission serves the Shogun, it is the people with whom we share close bonds. Given the contact we are required to have with them in the performance, a commission's power rises and falls with the trust of their people. Thus, we cannot remain traveler. Lend us your power, and we can... Oh.
See, milady, it's just like I said. This will take us nowhere.
No, please! Wait! Please... I will introduce you to the Raiden Shogun on one condition. You must fulfill 3 small wishes on my behalf.
What are these 3 small wishes?
What are your wishes?
They pertain to 3 whose visions were taken from them. Perhaps once you've met them, you will understand.
A warrior who guards a village, a former samurai who helped carry out the Vision Hunt decree, and a swordmaster determined to become the best in the world. Does Paimon...
Correct. Please do all you can to help them. I will await your return here.
I'm sure you'll do.
Wait a minute. Oh, I'm still getting XP. Let me do this one. Where? Oh, I see what. I went the wrong way. Oh.
Commoners are forbidden from entry.
Really? There's alchemy. Oh, there's a teleport waypoint. Okay. This should be easy. Because I can just teleport right there. Okay, so I guess that is about everything for now.